The 10 biggest fantasy football flops ever. With the new emerging era, fantasy football has gained a lot of attention that it's supposed to get. Every second person is either heard of or is a part of a fantasy football league. Still, let's take a brief outlook. Fantasy football, which everyone around talks about, is a game that enables you to be the owner, GM, and coach of your own football team. You are subjected to creating a team based on NFL players, and you get points according to that particular player's performance on the actual field. You can compete with your friends and everyone else playing this game worldwide. Today's video will be very informative, especially for those who play or intend to play fantasy football. We have brought you the 10 biggest flops of fantasy football, which you will come across later in this video, so make sure to get ready. At number 10, Saquon Barkley, RB New York Giants. At number 10 of our list, we have Saquon Barkley, a running back from the New York Giants. Let's not deny that he has been a great running back and can be a major blow to the opposing team when fully fit and healthy. But lately, if you analyze closely, Barkley is coming off a torn ACL, and let's not miss the injury of Saquon back in 2019, which became one of the reasons for this player's downfall. At number 9, Michael Thomas, WR New Orleans Saints. Now, the number 9, Michael Thomas, wide receiver from New Orleans Saints. The historic journey of Michael Thomas was great until 2019, followed by an injury in 2020, which was massive damage to this player's form. Statistically, he ended up with 40 catches, 438 yards, and 0 touchdowns in 7 games. Now, for the 2021 season, he's certainly going to be mainly on the sidelines, as he has lost his form and won't be a highlight of the season as he was 2 years ago. At number 8, Mike Evans, WR Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 8, Mike Evans, wide receiver from Tampa Bay Buccaneers, has been a phenomenal receiver for his team and a consistent player. He had an unquestionable form for a long time, however, lately an unwanted change has been seen. He has only 13 touchdowns in the past year, out of which around 7 to 8 were 1 to 2 yard grabs, which is surely not an impressive performance from such a player. At number 7, Zach Stacy, RB St. Louis Rams. Number 7, Zach Stacy, running back from St. Louis Rams. Unlike the previous 3, Zach is not a very recent player, as he's belonged to the league since 2014. He was last drafted by St. Louis Rams and had performed quite well. He ran nearly 1,000 yards and scored 8 times as a rookie in 2013, which was enough for many fantasy players. At number 6, Larry Fitzgerald, WR Arizona Cardinals. Now, number 6, Larry Fitzgerald, a wide receiver from Arizona Cardinals. He was drafted by Arizona Cardinals in 2004, where he played 17 seasons. After disappointing stats from Larry in 2012, he ran 798 yards, had 71 catches, and 16 games, which were too little to be written about with such a big name.
When it comes to catching passes, Larry might be the greatest of all time at that. And something else he's gotten extremely good at over the course of his career that a tight end has to do is block. I mean, just check the tape. He had that block against Minnesota, which allowed Michael Floyd to score a walk-in touchdown, and he also had a crack side block against Nick Bosa in 2019. The ability is there. I just don't even know if this is something Larry would even want to do in the first place. I mean, at this point, we don't even know if he's going to come back, let alone switch positions.
At number 5, Braylon Edwards, WR Cleveland Brown. The number 5 on our list is Braylon Edwards, a wide receiver from Cleveland Brown. Although the career performance of Braylon has been spectacular, he was the one who had a record of 1,000 yards for 3 consecutive seasons. 2008 wasn't very impressive, so he was sold to the Jets, and after the number of off-field incidents, he was completely out of football by 2013. At number 4, Cadillac Williams, RB St. Louis Rams. Number 4, a running back from St. Louis Rams. Williams started football in 2005, drafted by Tampa Bay. He played for 2 years and then faced an unwanted injury. After covering completely, he was drafted by Tampa Bay in 2011, but until then, he wasn't much of a phenomenal player. He finished that year with 361 yards and had 1 touchdown in his last game. At number 3, Trent Richardson, RB Catalas de Chihuahua. The number 3, Trent Richardson, is again a running back who plays for Club Catalas de Chihuahua. 2013 was a drop-down year and yet the worst season for Trent. Factually, he had 563 yards and 3 touchdowns in 16 games. 2012 was definitely the peak of his career with 950 yards and 11 touchdowns. At number 2, Eddie Lacy, RB Seattle Seahawks. The number 2 is Eddie Lacy, running back from Seattle Seahawks. He was initially drafted by Green Bay Packers in the second round of 2013. Later on, he was traded to the Seattle Seahawks. In 2015, Eddie suffered lots of minor injuries, which later became the reason for the declining performance, making him one of the flopped players. And finally, at number 1, CJ Anderson, RB Denver Broncos. The number 1 on our list is CJ Anderson, who was a running back who played for the Denver Broncos. He served his team for a long time in his total 7 seasons in football. He was a consistent struggler and wasn't a great performer for long periods, so eventually he became number 1 on the list of the flopped. So that concludes our list for the biggest fantasy flops. What do you guys think about our reviews, and let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Till then, see you guys next time.